Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Octopath Traveler 0. Last time we left off, we did a bunch of side quests mostly, but we do need to start heading down here to our new area that we need to check out. So we'll probably be working on that today, so yeah. These next few episodes will probably also be 30-minute ones because I am getting my stuff batch recorded in advance for my move because I won't have my setup for a few days. So I want to try and have stuff going up every day, but we will see. I'm also totally not sure of the timeline and stuff because we're getting some work done on the house before we do actually move in, but we technically own it right now, so I'm not totally sure of when my setup will be up and ready. It could be Sunday, it could be Monday. We don't know yet, so we will see. But for now, let's get as much recorded as we possibly can and see what happens. Luckily, all these enemies die very, very quickly. Thank you for that. Alright, the West Valor Trail. Level 23, and I have not been over here before. Statue and a bunch of ruins. The Befuddling Dagger. Can it even be called a dagger? I don't know. It's very confusing. Very befuddling, this dagger. Okay, so small chance to reduce the target's accuracy. That is fun. But, it's probably just gonna have to go on you. Take it. So we have something on you. Mortal mushroom. I thought that said morel. I was like, oh. Interesting. Duskblight. They probably love darkness. They're mushrooms. Okay, so yeah, they hate light. Which makes a ton of sense. Winding throw. They are also weak to dagger. Full swing. Good stuff. So they're weak to axe, dagger, and light. Do love Alexia's ability that just reveals a weakness each time she takes an action. So nice. Got an herb of light. And that is a vampire bat. Look at the vampire. Nope, don't want to use that. I actually use this. The bat is weak to darkness, not what I would have expected. I will be honest with you. Full swing. There we go. Yeah, I mean, we can take them out pretty easily like that, although we are kind of running out of SP right now. And I don't think that was Kael'sis that just leveled up. But Kael'sis is the one that's really in the danger zone with the SP situation. The SP sitch. Sorate. I mean, massive bow damage to Alpha. You know what? Joyfendi. Joyfondo. Goodbye. And yeah, I mean, we might as well just use that on a random fight when it's charged. There's not much reason in saving it. Okay, I was about to say, somebody can probably learn some new skills, right? Soporic Ice Fog. Exacerbate. Inflicts an attribute reducing effect, extend duration. When switching from the back row, extend duration of attribute reducing effects of target by 1 turn. Interesting. When switching from the back row. It has to be when you switch from the back row and actually attack from the front. Otherwise that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Interesting. I'll have to test that and see exactly how it works. Okay, so there's two paths here. One goes up this way, which we don't want to go to. We want to take the southern path, so yeah, this is the correct way I want to go. We'll come back to that other stuff later. Crags. It's the song! I love this song. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lightning amulets. Does that reduce lightning damage? Yes. That's nice. Okay, so we have some elemental resistances now. That's quite nice. Dolores? Okay. Do you have a... Sure. And 2 hyenas as well. Thank you for the foresight. Full swing. Okay, the hyenas are weak to it. Ice damage to all foes. We can probably just do a lightning bolt. Yeah. Okay, down we go. Should I go in here? Gray Grotto. It's probably gonna send me back here later for a quest or something, but I'm gonna go explore it anyway right now. But it'll probably have me come back here. But, you know, we're right here. Why not? You know, maybe it doesn't send me, and I would be a fool to ignore it. We will see. But especially with all that stuff set up, it makes me think that, yeah, it's what I thought. Dusklight. Okay, they are weak to that. The Cliff Birdians. Can you use... Can't use Winding Throw. You can use Triple Throw, though. There we go. Hide and Shell. Is that thing gonna, like, wake up and obliterate me if I don't kill it in time? That's what I think. Random light damage. Bang, bang, bang. Arrow of Fortune. 21 JP. Yeah, we need Delisha to level up. For sure. Should have some grapes for you. There you go. So yeah, that little setup right there with all the things, I don't know, it makes me think like a merchant's going to be like, oh, I was set up in the cave and I got attacked by a monster and I need to get my stuff back. Please go, help me. Hey, fans. God, we never have access to a lot of fans. I would have expected Dagger to be good against armor. Young man. There you go. Hey, young man. Boom. Bang, bang. Oh, I thought that was the AoE one, whoops. You don't really have a big AoE attack, so you're just gonna have to shoot. So Xantos, yeah, you can kill. Good stuff. Okay. Yeah, now we just need to go up and around over there. Up and down and all around. That particular bit of a song from Sonic Adventure lives like so rent-free in my head. It's unbelievable, honestly. Full swing. You're not weak to that, but... Kind of shocked you're not weak to bow. Honestly. I'm not weak to ice. Let's just, Duskfall. Yeah, Alexia's pretty good. I like Alexia quite a bit. Delisha is just very fragile. And I do like her ability to, you know, keep negative effects on enemies going even longer. That will be really, really effective against bosses and stuff. I just worry about how well I'll be able to actually do it. Ooh, asleep. Nice. Shoot you. Let's just swap to Viator. Kill that. And then Arrow of Fortune. 906. That's 18 JP for me. I will take it. Yada yada. At least we are getting moolah. I do need some moolah. And then maybe there's really good equipment in here. Like this. Saintly Tiara. That sounds like something that increases, like, healing. Or it's just a better version of the thing I have right now on Quinn. You just have an ordinary hat, so let's give you a silver hairpiece. There you go. That is looking quite nice. I will dust call them, even though they're not weak to it. Bing bing. They are quite fast, which I am not excited about. Yeah, just Phantom Strike them. That works. Thank you, Sazantos. You're still pretty cool and strong. I like that about you. You also have the cool hair that Finn has with like the big braid in the back. I like that quite a bit. Boom, boom, boom. I should have hit the one in the front. I was trying to even up their shield points, but that's just not the efficient thing to do in this situation. Hit him with an Ice Wind. That should kill both. It did not. And you took big damage because of it. Whoopsie doopsie. Okay. Gray Grotto. Yellow. Refreshing Gem, always nice and worth it. Is there gonna be a challenge monster for me to fight here? That's a Braviary. I'm gonna hit you with one of those. Need someone to do that. That was not enough to kill you. Tressa. There we go. Good job, Tressa. God, how long is this dungeon, actually? Maybe I did err in coming in here. So there's not even going to be a fast way out. We don't really have a spell or anything for that. No evac. Actually, no. I talked about this last time. You can just straight up teleport out of the place by doing the thing with the towns. Boom. Arrow of Fortune. Go. I will take my 34 JP, thank you. God, we are in pain too. Okay, and that's our menacing encounter. Let's just buff up a little bit more. Okay, I'm confident in my ability to defeat this. It'll probably hurt me a lot. Bolstered its defense. Do a variety of things. So what it's not bolstered its defense against, it must be weak to. That is my assumption. So... probably not anything for you. Let's just do this. Okay, Book and Fire, so it's mostly weak to magic. And something else there. Spear, dagger, bow. Must be axe, right? Yeah, I think it's axe. So... let me toss... how about a... you're a lightning elemental, so it's definitely not going to be the other ice. You are weak to that. Ow. Yeah, axe. Axe is the other thing you are weak to. Okay. Kinda wish I had Finn in now. Think we call you in. Then you can hit it. You're gonna do like no damage, but okay. You are weak to book, so we could do that. As far as I go, there's nothing really for me to do, and I missed. Okay, so light is the other thing. Oof. Okay. Exploit weakness with physical attacks regardless of weak points for 2 turns. Let's do that. Strike weakness. First aid on you. Alright. Bang, 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 bang. And Viator, unfortunately there is nothing for you to do here, so we are just going to throw out Light Soul Stone. That looked like it hurts Azanthos. Alright, you donate BP to Azanthos. You Vacuum Slice. Actually, I wanted to lower its physical defense first. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna Helm Cleaver it. There we go. Physical defense down. Arrow of Fortune. Kaboom. 56. And Almighty, Aggressive Slash, Phantom Strike. Yeah, that's just good damage. Fearless Strike. Great polearm damage. Okay. Defense is bolstered again. I am still striking weaknesses. So I'm going to Aggressive Slash. Oh, I thought you still were. I thought that's what that thing was. Critical Break. Oh, that's what you have. Never mind. Okay. Smack it twice. God, your accuracy sucks. Want to keep that lowered. You have Trade Winds. Another Trade Winds. Just lightning. Or no, your 2 things don't work against it, actually. Pray? Defense is already still lowered. Good, the thing. You don't want doing that. Let's do that instead. Okay, you managed to take that. Did not mean to actually defend there, but whoops. Lightning Call, obviously not useful against you. Take the Wind Soul Stone. You don't have... Well, you have a Soporific Ice Fog. Oh wait, I thought that was the one that hit twice. It was not. Okay, her turn is coming. Give it to her. Alright, Kael'thas. Let's make sure that defense is still lowered. Bang, bang, bang. An Arrow of Fortune. Okay, I think we're going to survive here, which I am very happy about. Donate BP. Who actually has the BP to make use of this? I'm gonna give it to me. Or the SP, rather, not the BP. Phantom Strike! Got it. Okay. So Xantos only knows how to use one weapon, but he uses it quite well. Noxious Spider Axe. That sounds fun. So you currently have Silver Laden, Battle Hatchet. Let's give you this. That's a pretty big increase. It does lower your stats a tad bit. But I'm not attacking with Stia as much, so I think having it on her is the best. Also, I have Helm Cleaver. Okay, it lowers your accuracy though, which I hate. Nothing worse than thinking your character's going to hit something and then it just doesn't. Alright, donate BP. Borrow BP. Borrow insufficient BP for boost from paired back ally. Neither will restore BP next turn. That is really interesting. I do think I need to swap to some other jobs now. We did unlock Apothecary, I just never actually went to it because I wanted to stick with what I had for a little bit longer. So, let's swap to Apothecary now. And, I do need to give you some equipment. I would rather the Battle Hatchet. Secrets of Sleep. Everything else can stay. You're now a healer! Congratulations! Speaking of... let's go ahead and pop one of those. There we go. And then I'm guessing that's where a boss fight is supposed to be later. This is my guess. Healed up. Donate BP to Delisha. So that you can do... Sure, do a charge to Icewind. That's some damage. Probably could have done better things with that, but... just hit him with this. This is slight overkill, but... ends the fight easily. Look at my little milkmaid dress that I'm wearing now that I'm an apothecary. Great. Iron armor. Currently you have a fur robe. Iron armor probably needs to go. You have sturdy armor. I'm guessing, yeah, this is better. Cool. Alright, and like I said, this is probably where a quest happens of some sort. I'm just gonna get out of here. Oh, I was unable to escape. Stia, we all slipped and fell. Okay. Well, if you want to die that badly, I can acquiesce to this. Okay. Need actually to know what they're weak to. Need more AoE abilities on some of you. I'm just gonna have you Icewind. Yeah, they're nearly dead just from that. So now we just do a Dusk Blight and they're done. And then we get out of here. Okay, what is this? Nothing. Quest later. Yeah. Alright. Learn skills though. We've at least cleared this place out. It's like blindness, immunity to status ailments, revive, HP regeneration. Let's get that. Cross cleave might be good as well. Okay, so yeah, to get out of here quickly, I will have to do this. Oops. Oh, I haven't actually visited it. Yeah, so I do have to go all the way back up here and then get out. And there's not like an evac or something. I wish there was like an evac just to get out of here quickly. But whatever. I'll just do this and get back over there that way. We need to rest at an inn anyway. So don't mind me. Going to hit this and then get out of here. Alright, we're back over here. That was not too bad at all. And now I can actually enter the town. But I definitely remember this place. Thank you. Yeah, triple throw. And then... Ooh, we really need to increase our defense, actually. Or defense, speed, sorry. Because, yeah, these enemies are starting to really outspeed us. Which I do not want. Crag Spear! Yep. Recognize the hell out of this place. Treasure chest is locked. For sure. I think I did a lot of grinding here, specifically for Hachis, maybe? I recall grinding for something. Maybe it was a quest to defeat a certain enemy and I had to just like keep fighting over and over until I found it. That could be it. That was not who I meant to hit. But it's fine, we broke them anyway. Goodbye. Alright, Crag Spear. Yeah, so I think this is one of the places you... If I'm thinking of the right place. No, maybe not. Maybe not? Can't remember. We made it to the Clifflands. This is Crag Spear, the capital of the Kingdom of Edoras. Castle Edoras lies across the drawbridge further in. Sure thing, what is it? Soldier who stands watch over Crag Spear, the royal capital of Edoras. He is fully determined to carry out his duty, that is, the protection of the capital of the greatest kingdom in Orstera. Brave warrior's pot? Like the big cool pot warrior guy from Elden Ring? Is that what you're talking about? Definitely, right? Level 32? I don't know if we can do that. That's some good stuff, though. That's some good stuff, though. What level am I? 25? We ball. You wish for a training belt? Okay. Let's see. Alright, I'm definitely gonna want to play this as smartly as possible. They are very fast. Okay. Incidental thing. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Nope. We don't have the defense. We don't have the defense. I'm out. Yep. That was my worry. It was good practice. Okay. Ooh, is that my priest? Not gonna be a Timonos, but, you know, not everybody can be that awesome and fabulous. Thank you. Is there anything upstairs? No, not really. Okay, let's go see about this character right here, why don't we? So let me pop a save real quick. Wait, we've met before. Have we? You're Quinn, are you not? How big you've grown. I almost didn't recognize you. Perhaps you remember me? Pius? Wow, a priest named Pius, huh? No, we were very young when we last met. That was in Wishvale many years ago. I was a friend of your mother's. How quickly time flies. Back then I was just a humble priest, but I've since become a bishop. Been traveling the west, spreading the good word. Gods, it feels like a lifetime since we last spoke. How is your mother doing these days? Interesting, old family friend, huh? I can't believe it. So Wishvale and your dear mother there. My ignorance, I have failed in my duty to you and her both. Your mother was a kind soul, to whom I owe a great deal. With your blessing, I would visit her grave and pay my respects. We can do that. An encounter with Pius. Your mother was a kind soul. With your blessing, yep. Play party chat. The ring's light indicated that we should go to Kragspear, the capital of Edoras. Which is just as well. I've had my eye on someone there for a while now. King Pardus III. He's a tyrant who's been conquering neighboring countries by force. I wouldn't be surprised if he possesses a ring, considering they're drawn to those with inflated ambitions. Speaking of which, tell me, Chosen One. For what reason did you take up that ring? Why did you take up the ring? For revenge? For renewal? I mean, revenge is good, but I do also just want a return to things. Like, revenge is one thing, but if you actually want to fix issues, you need to fix the system, and that's more renewal. Just getting revenge itself is, you know, renewal. You wish to rekindle Wishvale's flame, then. If that is what you desire, then it will surely be accomplished. After all, the Flamebringer himself stands with you. As for myself, my sole objective is to gather all the rings. Come, let us be on our way, Chosen One. Okay. And this is perfect, actually, because they want me to go back to Wishvale. So I can do that. You can see my mama's grave. And we will be so unbelievably good. Thanks for the pomegranate. Sure, take it. What do you have that I haven't stolen? Ooh. Yeah. It's all yours, thank you. Someone can use that iron helm, I'm sure. Yeah, leather hat. Iron helm! Enjoy. And you. Would you like to hear my song? Traveling dancer who has unique artistic tastes. After the performances she put on with Quinn turned out to be a resounding success, she began to be called the Songbird of Succor. She likes to spontaneously compose songs about anything and everything she encounters. Surprisingly enough, she tends to go for more hearty cuisine like lamb bourguignon? Frequency of deliveries regularly provided by... That would be good if I had a way to more easily pick them up. Okay, let me just collect all of my stuff really quickly. You know, it seems important. I still forget to use my food. I wish it was like in some games where you can just like auto set it. Like Tales does this a little bit. You can just like auto set like this is the food I want to make at the end of after the end of every battle. And you can set like various parameters as like when does it get used and stuff. So that is always convenient when it's an option. I don't feel the need to go over there and check all those. I think they give me like a paltry amount of leaves and stuff. Less than I get from just doing one random battle. I love your hair. Thought it was purple before, but it's more like indigo almost. Would you mind if I shared my story? You see, my parents were both clerics. They raised me in the faith, never to doubt or question the divine. And then one day, the very earth shifted. Our house was crushed in a landslide. Our house, along with my parents. Their faith was deep and unwavering. I couldn't fathom why our gods did not see fit to save them. Of course you'd understand. You've known such terrible tragedy as well. That was when I ceased to believe in the gods' ways. Your mother was a distant relative of mine, and so she came to offer condolences. I was huddled in a corner when she found me, silent and bereft of tears. Where the other adults struggled to reach me, she persevered and broke through. Not with carefully chosen words, but with a casual familiarity, familial loving care. Sometimes that's what you need when you're going through that. Are you hungry? We can get something to eat. What beautiful weather. Perfect for laundry, don't you think? Normal. Everyday chatter. I've found myself thinking of life with my parents. And then I burst into tears. We wept together, your mother and I. I missed them too, she said. I was so caught up in my own grief that I hadn't noticed hers. This world is filled with sadness and cruelty. But we cannot allow ourselves to remain prisoner to our grief forever. Such was your mother's lesson. Oh, I love this song. Would not be who I am today were it not for your mother's guidance. Would that I could repay that debt, but alas. Then again, in aiding you, I could perhaps redress the balance somewhat. Might I persuade you to let me join you? Yeah. What a sweet little scene for that.
よろしくお願いしますね。君を助けることができて嬉しいですよ。これも成果のお導き。司教の名に恥じない働きをしましょう。
Well, I like you. I like you. You seem fun, and the lesson that apparently my mother taught you was a very real one, that sometimes when someone is grieving and going through struggles like that, what they need is not condolences, because they hear condolences so much, they almost want to return to normalcy. And kind of something to distract them from that stuff, because grief needs a balance. It doesn't just need everyone saying I'm sorry, because that just constantly reminds you of the thing that, quite frankly, your brain needs to take a break from. But sometimes just having someone just that you're comfortable with just sit down and talk to you about mundane things like that is so nice and impactful. Look at you. You're cute. I love your hair. Cleric equally skilled at healing wounds and dealing damage. Cleansing Fire, unleash a fire attack on a foe. Stalwart Veil, raise the physical defense of an ally. Goes on the offensive or assist allies by healing and reducing enemy damage. Adapts to any role. Seems pretty nice. Possibly Overstia? Could also see replacing Delicia, but then we would have... Our only bow would be Tressa, which would be unfortunate. But we would have a fan user then. Which we have a distinct lack of currently. I could also put you in for Kael'thas. I'm not positive. Because Kael'thas, I kind of struggle to make use of your skills a lot, because you don't have like a lot of really good AoE ones or really, really hard-hitting ones. Delicia at least has like a really good hard-hitting attack, even if she is made out of paper. Kael'thas does have the ability to lower accuracy though, which I do love. Maybe Stia? Tressa would then be the only one that could actually give BP to people. And Stia does have that free heal that she can use. I think it's between Kael'thas and Delicia, and I'm going to go with Kael'thas, I think. So we have a lot of supporters though, but it specifically said Pius could be an attacker. And that versatility does sound nice to me. Yeah, raises physical defense, restore HP, deal fan damage, select a weapon and deal damage to all foes. That's very nice. Fire to a random foe 2 times, grant an ally shield, reducing damage taken from the next hit. Yeah, see. I like a lot of those. When the equipped character is in the back row, grant HP restoration to the paired ally. See, that's phenomenal. Select a weapon and deal damage to all foes. Yeah, that's really good. Okay. Okay, I quite like you, Pius. What could I give you battle skills wise? Fire damage, ice damage. 2 random foes, 1 time. We'll give you that. We'll unlock your support slot. The equipped character uses a skill to grant an attribute raising effect. Sure. You do have a buff. Okay, equipment. Might need to jack some stuff from you, Kael'thas. It's because I am not using you right now. Ooh, you can only use staves, though. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I know you use fans. We just talked about this. Okay. Can take that. Sturdy helm. Evasive shield. Huge physical defense increase for not a lot of loss. Defense. And... speed, maybe? Traveler's Charm. Antidote Stone. Ice Amulet. You can have the Sprightly Earring. Okay. Yeah, I'm down to give you a shot, and I've wanted a priest in the party for a bit here. I do want Viator in the front, though, and honestly, I probably want Tressa in the front as well. Probably Sazantos too, actually, because Sazantos is a little bit more tanky than Delicia. And Delicia can just chill in the back. Okay. Cool, cool. Hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time for some more.